Hey guys, welcome back. It is October 22nd. I think it's 10 days since my last project vlog. And I am still working on Jax's Halloween costume. We are really hoping it's going to be done in time. Let's see what we've got so far. We've got a sweater. So there is technically something he can wear. I am up to the point now where I need to do the border, where there's going to be the button band and around his hood. And I didn't do that because I needed to go to the store and get some buttons, which I'll show you in a minute. But first, let's look at our project. Yeah, it's all seamed up nicely, but I ran out of yarn. And of course, the dye lots don't match. The labels aren't even that close to being the same. So it is what it is. It's driving me crazy, but there's really nothing I can do about it at this point. And I feel like it doesn't show up as much in person. I didn't even notice it until I was knitting, until I was crocheting outside with my sunglasses on. But I feel like you can see it on the camera. The hood is a different color than the rest of the body. I notice it, and it drives me crazy. No one else will notice it probably. It's going to be dark out, trick-or-treating anyway, but it drives me nuts. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to do the button band, and in the original pattern that I was basing this off of, it was a sock monkey. So there was a contrast border going around the hood, but I don't know if I want to do the contrast the whole way. I think I'm going to do the contrast the whole way. I'm going to do the blue all the way around except for at the top of the hood. So at the top of the hood, I'm going to stop the blue, say about here. I'm not really sure where yet. Haven't gotten that far. And I'm going to do green here, continue the border. And once the border is done, it's about 2 inches wide. I'm actually going to continue the green up here out to make the little dinosaur snout, I guess you would call it. And we'll see if that works. I have, I bought some plastic canvas just in case I needed to give it a little more structure on the inside. I'm kind of anticipating that I'm going to need to do that because one Halloween Jax was a duck, and I just crocheted him a beanie and made a little brim, and that really had no structure to stay out. I had to like shove a pine cone, oh my gosh. I was going to say pine needle. I had to put a pipe cleaner through the brim to kind of shape it, and it still didn't work that great. Did the job though. So I think I'll try the plastic canvas and see if that will give us a better shape. Then, of course, Reptar and dinosaurs have tails, so I'm going to, the original pattern has a tail for the sock monkey attached with a button, just one button and one little narrow tube this big that hangs down. So I'm going to, look, you can see the color difference because I used the leftovers here. I hate this. I'm going to use this little tail. I'm going to make a second piece so that this will be the bottom and the second piece will lay on top, and I'll crochet them together along the seams. And they have a buttonhole, 3 buttonholes across the top that I will attach 3 buttons on the back. I haven't actually checked to see if my buttons fit yet. Let's do that. But then that will be how the tail attaches. Whoops. I just spilled the buttons everywhere. So I just got these basic buttons at Joann's. Joann Fabrics is probably really the only local option I have for an assortment of buttons. I was really hoping to get some dinosaur buttons, and I was really disappointed that they didn't have any. And neither did Amazon. They didn't really have any good ones that would work for this project. Let's see. The button, okay, goes through. It's a good size. It's probably Not big enough, but that's all right. It'll hold good enough between the three of them. Well, what I did on Jax's sock monkey sweater was he had toggle buttons on the outside, and then on the inside for backing buttons, I used little monkey shapes. So I was hoping to find some dinosaur shapes, and they didn't. Joann Fabrics didn't have one dinosaur. They had some pretty obscure things that were like the shape themed buttons, and no dinosaurs. I can't believe they had no dinosaurs. So instead I just bought these light blue buttons. Those will be the backing buttons. They're pretty much the same button as the green one, just smaller and a different color. So that's that. Then Reptar also has, stuck in the plastic wrap, little spikes that go on his head and down his back and his tail. So I crocheted these little shapes. I'm going to attach them on once I figure out how many I need. I think I made like 5 or 6 so far. Probably 2 on the top and then working their way down the back. Oh, that color change is driving me crazy. So the issue is today is Friday, the 22nd. Tomorrow, Saturday, the 23rd, Jax has a trunk or treat. So I've never been to a trunk or treat, but what I gather is people will decorate the trunk of their car and have candy. Somehow they go trick-or-treating and trunks of cars are decorated. I don't know if people stand there and give out candy. I don't know if the candy's in the trunk. I don't care. He's going to have fun no matter what. But I don't think I'm going to be done. I have a lot to do. It is almost noon on Friday, and this is going to happen tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So it needs to be done ahead of time, of course, and I only have so much time. We have a busy evening today and busy morning tomorrow. Jax has soccer, and then my dad wants to take him to homecoming. I don't know how that's going to go, but oh well. All right, I'm off to get working. Wish me luck.